November 2nd, 1920. Fascinating events took place at Solan and Jalandhar in India.
It began in June of that year in Jalandhar barracks in the Punjab.
A one-time province in British India witnessed a major mutiny by Irish soldiers.
Irish soldiers refused to perform their duties while Ireland was governed by martial law and subject to the ravages of the Black and Tans.
And for a few days a somewhat bizarre situation persisted, where the Irish tricolour, then a rebel flag, was flying over the Wellington barracks in Jalandhar.
The mutiny quickly spread to other Rangers units. The protest escalated when a number of soldiers, led by James Daly, stormed the armoury and their barracks at Solan near the Tibetan border.
These Irish men on the far side of the world, far from their homes, now found themselves in a very serious situation.
The British troops which came up from Ambala managed to overpower the soldiers of the Connaught Rangers, and they were put in prison here in Dakshai in the jail that we have, which is now converted into a museum. And court-martial was ordered. Word had got to the father of our nation, that is father of India, Mahatma Gandhi, that a whole bunch of Irish troops had been incarcerated in Dakshai jail. And as a result of which, he personally came here to visit with these Irish boys. But somebody had to be made a scapegoat. And unfortunately, that happened to be young Daly. The British wanted this to be a lesson for the Indians, that look, this is how we deal with people who stand up to us, so that the Indian troops would not repeat what they did in 1857. It is debatable. It could be if Gandhi had not visited, perhaps a moot point. If he had not visited, Delhi might have got away with a lighter sentence. But in my personal opinion, the exemplary sentence was to be an eye-opener for Indians. Don't do this.
Firing squad, present arms! Take aim!
So that part of Irish history is simply not known. And I think you have to sort of ask questions about why it is that it's so difficult to narrate that story from the Irish past. I wouldn't argue that it's about usurping one history for another. I don't think it's about that. It's just a complex part of our history that we need to acknowledge and engage. I don't think it's about celebrating the glories of empire or anything like it.